Hello, and welcome to the GSOA presentation on the High School Mercy Rule. This module will focus on the GHSA Mercy Rule. The GHSA Mercy Rule has been voted on and approved by all GHSA participating schools. It is your responsibility to make sure that you understand the Mercy Rule for the level of competition of which you are assigned. To determine if the Mercy Rule shall be applied, you need to first understand when you must review. Your first review will come at the midway point of the first half. Your second review will come at the end of the first half. And then your third review, which will be an ongoing review, will be goal differential based only. So let's take a look at when you check as to whether you're going to apply the Mercy Rule or not. For a varsity match, the first check will occur with 20 minutes remaining. That is the midway point of a 40-minute half. For a junior varsity match, this will occur with 17 minutes, 30 seconds remaining. And for a middle school level match, this will occur with 15 minutes remaining in the first half. That is your first check. If at the time of the check, the goal differential is 7 or more goals, the half comes to an end at that moment, regardless of what is happening. Even if there's a promising attack, you will blow the whistle and end the half. If at the time of your first check, the goal differential is less than 7 goals, you will play the entire first half regardless of the score. Your second check for applying the Mercy Rule will come at the end of the first half. Please note this could actually be at the midway point of the first half if there was a 7+ goal differential, which would clearly bring the first half to its natural conclusion. If at the time of your second check, the goal differential is 7 or more goals, the second half will be 50% of its original scheduled duration. If at this time the goal differential is less than 7 goals, the second half will play the normal GHSA duration. Third check. This is a score check to be conducted at halftime and after every goal in the second half. If at any time the goal differential is 10 or more goals, the game is concluded. Now, if we go back to the second check, we said 7 or more, the second half is going to be half of the first half. However, we would now start the second half with a 10 or more goal differential, which means as soon as we hit the whistle for the second half, we would then end the match. Therefore, if at any time the goal is at halftime 10 or more goals, you will not start the second half. Pop quiz. Varsity level match. Team A is up 8-1 with 22.5 minutes left to play. How long will the first half be played? Your options are 17.5 minutes, 20 minutes, 40 minutes, or you cannot determine it. If you said it cannot be determined, you are correct, as you must wait until exactly half of the first half has been played before you can determine whether or not to apply the Mercy Rule. Team A scores to go up 7-0 with 17 minutes, 30 seconds left to play. How long will the first half be played? 17.5 minutes, 20 minutes, 40 minutes, or you cannot determine it. If you said 40 minutes, you are correct. You only check the score at the midway point, which is already passed, and again at the end of the first half. Scenario 3. Team A scores to go up 10-0 with 4.5 minutes left to play in the first half. How long will that first half be played? 20 minutes, 35.5 minutes, 40 minutes, or you cannot determine. 40 minutes. You only check the score at the midway point of the first half and again at the end of the first half. The goal differential does not come into play when you're determining whether or not to apply the Mercy Rule. Scenario 4, varsity level match. Team A is ahead 9-0 at the end of the first half. How long will the second half be played? Between 1 second and 19 minutes and 59 seconds, 20 minutes, 40 minutes, or you cannot determine. It's going to be played actually between 1 second and 20 minutes. You start the second half with 20 minutes on the clock, and if the goal differential ever becomes 10 during the second half, the match concludes. Scenario 5, varsity level match. Team A is ahead 10-0 at the end of the first half. How long will the second half be played? 0, 1 second to 19 minutes, 59 seconds, 20 minutes, 40 minutes, or you cannot determine it. It will be 0. At the end of the first half, you'll blow your whistle signaling the end of the match per the GHSA Mercy Rule. There is no need to line up the teams for the second half, only to immediately end it when you check the score at the start of the second half and realize there is a 10-goal differential. Let's review. You only check to apply the Mercy Rule in 3 scenarios. The first 2 are time specific, and the third is goal differential specific. The first review will occur at the midway point of the first half. Your second review will occur at the end of the first half. And your third review will be goal differential based only, and that will occur anytime at the conclusion of the first half and the duration of the second half. If you have any questions concerning the Mercy Rule, please reach out to your commissioner. Thank you and good luck in the upcoming season.